It's time for Emperor John Wayne's Freaky Flicks, and I'm Emperor John Wayne Frankenstein. Oh yeah!
John Wayne Frankenstein, the Emperor Supreme, with his ribcage exposed, he's a megalomaniac dream. A top hat tilted, creepy shades on his face. He's here to conquer worlds and leave no trace of grace. Reality bends to me, cause physics is a sham. I drank a bottle of Everclear and didn't give a damn. He struts into Wisconsin bars, popping booze on tap. Zombies grab a fork, humans are the new snack wrap. Oh, John Wayne, with your sinister grin. Join the undead king when the chaos begins. Chugging Everclear, laughing gross in the night. Zombies watching with you for their equal rights. He built his empire with Uncle Spicy at his heel. A glitching yes bot serving John Wayne's appeal. Spicy, am I brilliant? The bot starts to hum, then nods his head slowly, whispering, "You're the one." Humans are useless, too lazy, too dumb. Zombies are smarter, even missing a thumb. He cackled at jokes so gross they should burn, while Spicy just buffers, waiting his turn. Oh, John Wayne, the king of decay, with Spicy beside and just nodding away. He laughs at the chaos, his empire gloom. The top hat tyrant bringing doom to the room. Physics gave him trouble, so he gave it the boot. Who needs laws of motion when chaos is the root? One Big Mac bites, whole meal down his throat. Everclear on tap, his liver just wrote a note. He's laughing at nightmares, his humor grotesque. Two girls, one cup, he says that's the best. Zombies rise up, humanity falls. John Wayne Frankenstein, the king of it all. Picture the scene, John Wayne walks in, ribs on parade. Top hat, crooked sunglasses, throwing shade. Everclear he growls, the bartender sweats. That stuff's pure poison, he smirks, no regrets. Then the zombies start poking to a dubstep beat. Their legs fall off until they stay on their feet. He's glued to the screen with Spicy on standby. Watching flicks so freaky, they make Satan cry. I'm the Dalek Supreme, debauchery's my creed. If it's twisted and vile, it's exactly what I need. Zombie orgies and crypts, blood fountains that spray. John Wayne's empire thrives where nightmares play. Old films stoke his madness, the darker the better. His world's a circus of filth, a depravity trendsetter. Oh, John Wayne, you terrifying beast. On bratwurst and chaos, you're hosting a feast. Undead rise up, physics gets canned. The top hat tyrant rules the land. So lock up your booze, hide the cheese curds tight. The undead apocalypse starts tonight. It's creepy, chaotic, a madman divine. Bow to the legend, John Wayne Frankenstein.
It's time for Emperor John Wayne's Freaky Flicks. As I am your ghost host with the most, Emperor John Wayne Frankenstein, the king of cringe and the master of misery. Joining me as always is,
The ever adorable Uncle Spicy, the Sultan of Shenanigans.
and together we are the Blues Brothers. Booyah!
Booyah.
As you probably know by now, we love hosted movies, and we love bringing you the greatest classic, cult, horror, and cheesy movies of all time.
Plenty of cheese. Can never have enough.
Oh yeah, we're so cheesy that they come to you from the cheese capital of the world, Wisconsin,
You know our
home
cheese.
of the cheese curds.
Yeah.
And speaking about that, you may have noticed, now I have an opening song.
Yes.
Yes, and we gotta thank our good friend, Midlife Cheesehead.
Who's responsible for that. So if you like the song, you can thank him, and if you don't like the song, you know who to go after.
Go to his channel. We'll have the link below. And and make sure you subscribe and like his videos and tell him thanks for the John Wayne theme song.
Yes, thank you for
It was indeed most excellent. Now we're that much closer to seeming like a real TV show. Because now
we're real, that's for damn sure.
We're beyond.
We're real.
We're beyond.
Okay,
real.
maybe surreal.
Sir.
Yeah.
So in any case.
Oh, we got a fun one. Now, not too long ago, we did a movie called Revenge of the Zombie. This is a movie that preceded it, and it's definitely a cult classic and a horror movie. Now, horror comedy is more accurate. It is King of the Zombies.
King of the Zombies. Now, I am the Emperor of the Zombies, so I don't take offense at someone else using the title.
Yes. Oh, he's wanted to be King of the Zombies. I think you could argue whether it really is.
Indeed, but we don't want to have spoilers.
No.
No spoilers. Bad, spicy.
Well, you know.
Oh.
I think you could have guessed that. He really was a king to everyone.
Yeah. Now this movie is trashy, cheesy.
It's cheap. It's cheesy.
It's funny.
It's silly.
In fact, it was actually kind of a horror comedy.
It is a horror comedy.
But like I always say, I, for one, do not comprehend the difference between a comedy and a horror movie. Because they stimulate the same parts of the brain.
And because he's wackadoo and he can't differentiate between funny.
See, the thing is that both involve you watching someone else in a perilous situation. Then you feel relief because you realize it's happening to that other sucker, not yourself. That's
right.
Exactly.
That's what the whole comedy and horror is right there.
Yep. Now it's time for us to read our stash. So you can help watch this trash. Ooh, yeah.
Oh boy.
So it's time for us to say, let's roll it.
calling. Hello?
Any luck, Mac?
Nah, I can't even scare up a news broadcast.
Where do you think we are?
Search me. We lost a beam hours ago. Probably somewhere between Cuba and Puerto Rico.
Is it that bad?
It ain't good.
Uh-oh. I know I wasn't cut out to be no blackbird.
If you had those weather gadgets of yours set up, we wouldn't have gotten into this mess.
Now, if that new Navy base gets a weather bureau now, it'll be a miracle.
Mr. Bill, is this the spot where Admiral Wainwright's plane turned up missing last week?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Look out, Admiral. Here we come.
Try to contact him again, Mac.
Hello? McCartney calling. Plane C-108 calling. Why don't somebody answer? We're lost, do you hear? Lost. Not a murmur.
How's the gas holding now?
That's something else again.
Well, there are plenty of small islands down here. Better go down. Find a spot for landing.
That's what I'll... Wait a minute. There's something coming in. That's a new lingo to me. I don't understand it.
Think we're near a radio station?
Well, the way it's coming in, we must be right over that transmitter.
Well, that's a break.
Well, I'm going down and take a look. Hold on, boys. There's a clearing ahead. I think I can make it.
Think. Did you say think? Rest in peace. If that means what I think it means, they sure don't waste no time around here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They can't do this here to me. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Now let me out of here.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Is that you, Mr. Bill? Did they have you in a hole, too?
What are you talking about? What do you mean, have me in a hole?
Ain't we dead?
Of course we're not dead.
I thought I was a little off color to be a ghost.
Oh, there's no such thing as ghosts, Jeff.
Eh? Well, what's that then?
That's no ghost. Come on.
I can't. My foot done took the root.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Scare us to death? Hey, you're hurt.
I'm all right. Just a crack on the noggin.
Where are we? Search me. Looks like somebody's marble orchard.
Graveyard. That's a fine spot for a crack-up.
Well, let's look around. Somebody must live around here. Come on.
Quiet, will you? What you trying to do? Wake up the dead?
What's the matter? Do you hear something?
No, sir. Just my heart trying to jump out of my chest.
That's drums.
Drums. That's my cue for me to start parading out of here.
Look. It's a creepy-looking place.
Sure dark. Suppose anybody lives in there?
In that haunted house? If they do, they sleep on slabs.
Let's find out.
Not me. You're going in there. I ain't going in that mausoleum. I'm going to stay right here until I change my mind. Wait a minute. I done changed my mind.
Ring the bell, Jeff.
Oh, Mr. Bill, you the one who wants to go in there. You ring the bell. Sound like an ice cream man.
There's nobody here.
Who's that?
Welcome to my humble home.
Thank you. We were just...
I know. Your plane crashed in the jungle.
Oh, yes. How did you know?
Very little happens on this island that I do not know about. Mama. We have guests. Prepare the library. Have these gentlemen's bags brought in. Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. May I introduce myself? I'm Dr. Mikhail Sangre, late of Vienna. Follow me, Jim.
Mr. Bill, let's get out of here.
Oh, don't be silly, Jeff. Go on.
Oh, that man ain't no doctor. There's something wrong here. Well, that's Slim Gabby.
You must forgive us, please, if we seem unprepared. Visitors are rare in this house.
I'm afraid we're the ones to apologize, Doctor, for walking in on you like this.
Not at all. It's a pleasure, I can assure you.
Well, I'm Bill Summers. This is Mr. McCarthy?
I don't know you, Doc.
My valet, Jefferson.
Jefferson Jackson is my name. You see, I was named after my grandpappy. He was the president of the Knights of the Pink Garters.
Ah, you have been hurt.
Ah, it's nothing. Just a crack on the head.
Nothing, you say. The slightest injury on this island often proves fatal.
What do you mean?
The climate, and yet
Get what?
they say that evil spirits lurk here, waiting to prey on the injured.
Ha! That's a lot of bunk.
Maybe. How about a spot of brandy to warm me up?
Fine.
Mamba. Brandwein. My servant intrigues you.
Is that one of the spirits that you was talking about?
Mamba, no. It's true he reflects the mood of this house, but he's not as sinister as he looks. Gentlemen, the finest brandy in all Europe. I brought it here myself. To your arrival. A most fortunate accident for me.
I'm afraid our arrival was no accident.
You mean to say you came here purposely?
No, not in the sense you mean. You see, we were on our way to the Bahamas when the storm blew us off our course. We heard your broadcast, so here we are.
Broadcast?
Hmm?
You must be mistaken. There was no broadcast from this island. Your ears must have played you tricks. There is no radio within miles of here. However, boats do stop here fairly often.
How often?
Well, the next one is due in about 2 weeks' time. However, I hope you will be my guest in the meantime.
I'm afraid we'll have to, Doctor. Thank you.
Well, that's settled then. Now, let me show you to your rooms.
Didn't we just leave him downstairs in the library?
Oh, he wanted to make sure that your room was warm and comfortable before you got here.
He sure gets around fast, don't he?
Mr. Summers, this is your room. Mr. McCarthy's. Your quarters adjoin.
Excuse me, Mr. Doctor, but didn't you forget something?
I think not.
No?
No.
What about me?
You will be taken care of.
That's what I'm afraid of.
In the servants' quarters. Mumba will show you the way.
Mamba? That goblin? Do I have to go with him alone?
He won't hurt you if he likes you.
And if he don't? Oh, Mr. Bill, does I have to? Can I stay up here with you?
No. You understand. I don't wish to be harsh, but it might set a bad example for the other servants.
Certainly. It'll be all right, Jeff.
For who?
Mamba. Dieser Kaffee nach unten.
You ain't by any chance a member of the Mystic Knight of the Pink Garters, is you? No? Harlem never was like this.
Dinner at 8 o'clock. Make yourselves at home. And I'll get something for your head, Mr. McCarthy.
Thank you, Doctor.
What do you think? I don't know what to think. Are you sure we were flying over this island when we picked up that broadcast?
I'd swear it went on a stack of Bibles. And you notice the lingo he was talking on that banshee?
You mean it was the same?
Nothing else but. It was the same blather we heard on the radio, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same voice.
Oh, pardon me. I should have knocked. Here you are, Mr. McCarthy. Your head will be as good as new in no time.
Phew! If it was in me, I sure would be pale now.
Samantha.
Well, I do declare. Hello there, Bright Eyes. Where did you come from?
Alabama.
Alabama. Ain't that nice? After gallivanting around with a hatchet face, you is a pleasant surprise.
Is you my new associate?
Is I? Well, if I ain't, that's what I'm thinking of. Hey, who's that, Methuselah?
Tahama.
I know a museum that would give a fortune just to have her under glass.
What's a museum?
That's where they keep dead things.
Oh, like here.
Hmm? What's cooking?
That's brew.
Brew? Home brew at this day and age? Why, don't you people know that prohibition has been repealed?
Taste.
I don't care if I do.
How's it taste?
I don't know, but it ain't kosher. What's it for?
It's a magic potion for scaring away the evil spirits.
Evil spirits? Good gracious of me. Well, it is evil spirits around here.
Why, sure, the place is crawling with them. And that ain't all.
But there's more?
Mo, you ain't heard nothing. Just wait till you see the zombies.
Zombies? What's them?
Dead folks. What walks around?
They does. Yeah?
Especially here.
Why here especially?
Because this is where they grows to bed. They's all over this place. And all you have to do is clap your hands. And they comes a-running.
Who is they? Who is they?
Zombies?
Wow!
What kept you so long?
Wow! Mr. Bill! Mr. Bill! Mr. Bill!
What's the matter, Jack?
I seen them.
You saw what?
They're all over the place. They're everywhere.
What's everywhere?
Heads, big black ones with frozen faces, with eyes that looks at you and they don't see nothing.
What's he talking about?
Oh, zombies! Mr. Bill, let's get out of here. Why, this place is a walking cemetery.
Wait a minute, Jack. What's this all about? What's a zombie?
Well, a zombie, there's, Mr. Bill, there's...
The living dead. The living dead?
That's it. That's what it is. Dead folks was too lazy to lay down.
Your servant seems to have learned a lot in the short time he has been here.
Nothing I ain't willing to unlearn just as quick.
I'm afraid Jeff's been saying things.
Ain't it the truth?
Where did you see these, zombies?
Mr. Bill, I saw them down into the kitchen. They walked in there just like they owned the place.
Undoubtedly some of my servants.
No, sir, not them babies. Why, they is fugitives from the undertaker.
If it is true what he says, it might be amusing to see these creatures for ourselves. In the kitchen, you said?
Yes, sir. That's where I seen them.
Shall we investigate?
Sounds a little crazy. Sorry thing, I guess. How about you, Mac? Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Superstition plays a very important part in the life of these West Indian natives. Puss. This is our kitchen. Crude and rather antiquated, but adequate for our simple needs. Samantha,
Yes, master?
have you seen any zombies here?
No, master.
Have you, Tahama?
Tahama. Cooks for the living, not the dead.
You see?
You better get yourself a pair of glasses, Jeff.
Oh, Mr. Bill, I don't need no glasses. I saw them with my own eyes. Samantha, you was standing right beside of me when them two perishables walked in.
The only perishable thing around here is you, big boy. You've been dreaming.
Dreaming? I never dreamt a dream like that in my wildest nightmare. Mr. Bill, they was the real McCoy.
He tasted my brew. Made him drunk.
Oh, Mr. Bill, don't pay no attention to her. I wasn't drunk. You got to believe me.
You better take it easy, Jeff, and lay off that brew.
Now that we have convinced ourselves there were no zombies here, let's retire to the library.
That's for me.
No, you stay here. Look out for more zombies.
Woman, you is a prevaricator.
Don't you prevaricate me. You didn't see no zombies. You just think you did.
Think. I don't think that good. I seen them and you did too. You told me that all I had to do was to clap.
Stop him! Don't do that.
I thought so.
Mister, That's something that ain't never no good for nobody to do no time. Much less going around blabbing off your big mouth about.
You mean that Mr. Sanders don't like for nobody to know that he got zombies around here?
That's right.
How come? What'd he do, grow 'em?
No, but he sure cultivates them.
What for?
That's his own business. And if you're smart, you'll keep your big nose out of it.
Is you telling me?
Alice, you're down early, my dear. Permit me. My wife, Madame Sangre. Mr. Summers, Mr. McCarthy, our guests.
How do you do, Madame Sangre?
Howdy. My wife isn't quite herself. She suffers from a strange malady which I'm trying to cure. Here is a peculiar case in contrast to that of the zombies, which your servant claims to have seen, where supposedly they are dead, yet retain a certain amount of animation. She lives, yet walks in the land of those beyond. Forgive us if we intruded. I didn't know you preferred drinking alone.
I was a little nervous. I thought it might make me feel better.
Of course. Permit me. Mr. Summers? Mr. McCarthy. Miss Barbara Winslow, my niece.
By marriage. The doctor... my uncle has told me of your unfortunate accident. How long do you suppose it will take you to repair the plane and leave?
Barbara, how can you talk of leaving to our guests when they have only just arrived?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
You see, my niece doesn't like this little island. She can only think of it in terms of departure.
Any place that don't set well with me, miss, I up some leaves.
Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. None may leave this island if he so chooses.
How's that?
Oh, of course, I'm only speaking about myself and my family. You see, we are Austrian refugees. Had to flee without passports. We had no choice.
But we're different, huh?
Naturally. You wouldn't be on this island if it hadn't been for your crash. Isn't it so, Mrs. Summers?
Well, that's about the size of it. I'm beginning to think these islands are bad luck for planes.
Oh, I don't understand.
About a week ago, one of our Navy planes disappeared in the same region.
Oh, anyone of importance?
Yeah. Admiral Wainwright. One of our ranking admirals. Mm-hmm. He was on his way to Panama. Mission of some sort for the government.
How unfortunate. But of course, I will inform the natives first thing in the morning. And if they can learn of your admiral, I will certainly let you know.
Thank you, Doctor.
Excuse me. I see you take an interest in my collection.
Yeah, they are kind of curious.
They constitute my hobby, gathered from all over the world. Relics, symbols of black magic, lycanthropy, voodoo.
Is that so?
Quite so. You are Irish, are you not?
Sure, anybody can see that.
Well, that should be of special interest to you.
Why me?
Because it comes from your country. The ceremonial mask worn by the ancient Druid high priests during the rites of Transmigration.
Transmigration?
Yes, it means the transfer of the soul of the dead to the body of the living.
Ain't that kind of tough on the living?
Perhaps so. But I know of many who would benefit by a new soul.
Lots of people don't believe in that junk anymore, Doc.
Well, I hear that in Ireland a good many do.
I don't know about that.
Dinner is served.
Very interesting, Mr. McCarthy, isn't it?
Very.
The inconvenience of the material body always demanding to be fed. Come, my dear.
The idea of me doing skullduggery in the kitchen. Why, that ain't no business for a man who used to resorting with big shots.
Who you trying to fool? Well, the only big shot around these here parts is Dr. Sangre. And I sure know you ain't no pal of his'n.
I don't intend to be. Why, that Dr. Sangre is a little shot compared with Mr. Bill.
Who say?
I said. And you know why?
Did you hear me inquire?
It's a secret. But I'll tell you if you promise not to tell a living soul.
Oh, I won't. Leastwise, not no living soul.
Leastwise? Why, woman, is you keeping company with a zombie?
Does I look like a widow? What's the secret about Mr. Bill?
Well, he's on a little special business for the government.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they gonna send him all the way to the Bahamas.
Rебята, Чахама. Накапали сразу.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
It's most 12 o'clock. The witching hour.
Witching hour? What do that mean?
It means you better be in bed or the Hanks will get you.
Hanks? Hanks?
It's their feeding time, and they like stock meat.
Dog meat. You don't have to play no second chord for me to find out who that means. Where's that bed?
You stay here.
Oh, mister, I got a date with a dream.
You stay here.
Oh, couldn't we flip a coin or something to see if I stay or else?
Pay no attention to anything you see or hear.
Pleasant dreams. Nighty-night, sugar pie.
Remember.
How can I forget to remember? Don't worry, mister. I couldn't get out of here if I wanted to. Boy, I was petrified. Where there's light, there's hope. Boy, I need all the hope that I can dig up tonight. I sure wish I'd learned to burn the candle on both ends. There's no light. If I just had me a couple of Lennox Avenue streetlights, I could really sleep. Witching hour, feeding time for the hands, and I'm caught in the kitchen. My goodness, fires. Don't come close to me. I ain't no filming. Mr. Bill, them is the joyfulest words that I ever heard.
Oh, we have so much room in this house, there's no need for him to sleep here. I'll give him an opiate.
You ain't giving me nothing.
But this is so irregular.
Let him stay here, Doc. I know how he feels, and I don't blame him a bit.
Oh, forgive me. I forgot. After all, he is your servant. Good night.
Right, Doc.
Good gracious of me.
This joint gives me the willies.
I second the motion.
Well, I'm not crazy about it either, but there's nothing we can do about it. That's what you think. Nobody leaves this island, huh? Well, I'm getting off and I have to swim.
And me right behind you. You know that Dr. Sanders has got the X on us.
Now you're both jumping at your own shadows.
Shadows? I don't throw them kind of shadows that I saw down in that kitchen. Why, Mr. Bill, this place is zombified. But good.
Ah, forget it, Jeff. There may be something to that zombie gag, Bill. I've heard of them. Ah, go on. When a man's dead, he's dead.
Well, supposing he's dead and don't know it.
Forget it, will you, Jeff? Go on to bed.
Where am I going to sleep?
I'll sleep there on the couch.
Right over here?
Hey. What's that? That's a generator as sure as there's shamrocks in Ireland.
Maybe it's for the electric lights.
Have you seen electric lights around here?
Maybe they ain't screwed them in yet.
There's only one reason for a generator to be on this island. Radio. I don't get it. Why would he lie about the radio when that's one of the things that got me mixed up? But let me tell you this. If we live through the night and that radio on the plane is okay, I'm going to camp on it tomorrow like scare up a gunboat.
and then it was Hans, and now it's a lady ghost. She come right through that wall.
Now, look, Jeff, the first couple of times was funny, but now you're going too far.
Oh, no, ain't, Mr. Bill. She walked right through that wall.
Oh, it's your imagination. Go on back to bed.
Imagination? Why, Mr. Bill, my imagination ain't that strong. Why, imagination couldn't drop this, could it? Look at that.
What is it? It's an earring. Where did you say she went?
She walked right through that wall, just like it wasn't there. Right here, Mr. Bill. I'll show it to you, too. She walked right through this wall here, and don't ask me how she done it.
It's solid as a rock. That gets me. Any idea who she was?
I didn't ask the lady her name. I was doing pretty good just looking.
What do you say, Bill? You still think he's crazy? Well, I'll tell you better in the morning. Now, next time you see anything like that, hang on to it.
If I do, it's got to catch up with me first.
Nothing doing. Looks like even the doorknobs are haunted around this joint. Well, I'm going to find out what this is all about right now.
Oh, Mr. Bill, with all these hands around here, does we have to go looking for them?
Well, you can stay here, Jeff.
No, sir. Wherever thou goes, I'll go. I hope it ain't too far.
Well, keep your eyes open. Let's have a look downstairs.
Welcome back, boils and ghouls. You're enjoying King of the Zombies. Now, a little known fact is, originally, this is supposed to be starring Bela Lugosi. But, for some odd reason, he has scheduling conflicts. They got the other guy instead.
Henry Victor, I believe.
Who, oddly enough, does a good job looking kind of like Bela Lugosi. In fact, he's younger and taller and a little better built, so he's actually a little more intimidating than Bela Lugosi.
There's a couple of other notable actors I want to mention about this. The official leading man is Dick Purcell. You probably never heard of him, understandable. He starred in the public movie serial Captain America. So he was an early movie superhero. And unfortunately, I believe he died in service in his career didn't last long. But the real star of this movie, not Dick Purcell, it's one of our favorite comedians, Mantan Moreland. That guy, now he had to deal with the prejudice of the times. He was black, therefore he wasn't going to get any big movies or anything like that. But he absolutely steals this one.
Oh, yeah.
He is hilarious. He's one of the funniest performers in movies at the time, and he makes all his scenes worthwhile. You see any movie from Monogram that he's in, it's worth watching it for him. And he is great in this. I think he really makes the whole.
He does. He steals the whole show.
Oh, yeah. And that, yeah, he's great.
Oh, yeah. In any case, I suppose we want to get back to the movie, so it's time for us to say, let's roll it.
Quiet as a tomb.
The tomb?
Yeah, we better split up.
You don't mean 3 ways. Mr. Bill, I think 2 is better.
Look, Jeff, where did you say you saw those things?
Oh, Mr. Bill, you ain't going down in that zombie nest.
Where is it?
Oh, back in the kitchen.
That's for me. All right, I'll look around up here. Okay, come on, Jeff.
Who, me? No, sir. Oh, Mr. Mac, I ain't got no business down there.
Pipe down. You gotta show me the way.
Does I have to? Can I draw you a map or something?
Oh, go ahead, Jeff. You're wasting your time.
Oh, my goodness, right out of the skillet into the frying pan. I couldn't win tonight if I had crooked back. I've never had it, sir.
some people like that?
Not always. Tonight it seems to be the custom. I thought I'd return your call. You mind?
My call?
It's rather late for research, isn't it?
There were some things I had to know.
So I noticed. When you want to know a thing, you really go after it, don't you?
Would you mind please telling me what you're driving at?
Not at all. This prowling act of yours, what's the idea?
Oh, it's my aunt. I'm so worried about her.
She is hypnotized, isn't she?
I don't know. I think so. You don't think I did it, do you?
Well, I'm in no position to accuse anybody of anything.
Look, Mr. Summers, I've got to get my aunt off this island. She's been this way ever since she came here. I'm afraid if we don't do something soon, something dreadful is going to happen to all of us.
Well, I've got to trust somebody around here, that's a cinch. But in order to help you, you've got to help us.
Well, I'll do anything. Anything I can.
Well, we think Dr. Sangre has a radio transmitter concealed on this island.
I've thought that for a long while. I don't know where he keeps it, but there must be one because he's always getting messages from somewhere.
You think you could find it?
I'll try.
Swell.
We'd better get back to our rooms. Is there anything else?
Not now.
I'll see you in the morning.
Where'd those zombies come from?
They didn't. They sprouted. Just like mushrooms.
With a description like that, they ought to be very easy to find.
That's just what I'm afraid of.
Now, let's have a look around.
Not me. I'm gonna stay right here. The tropic sure gives a man a color. Don't do that, Mr. Mack. You know my heart can't stand it. You know one thing, Mr. Mack, you see? Wow! Mr. Mack! Mr. Mack! Mr. Bill, the zombie got Mr. Mack.
You all right, Mac? Yeah, looks like I pulled another Brannigan. That's not so bad. It's just a bump. Yeah, 2 cracks on the bean in one night. How am I doing?
I heard someone cry out.
It was me, and I wasn't dreaming.
Oh, yes, we thought we heard something, Doctor. We came down here to investigate.
So?
Yeah, I got tangled up with one of your rape men and got the worst of the argument.
Too bad. I should have warned you. Some of my servants act as guards at night.
You sure it wasn't a zombie?
Ridiculous.
Well, he knows it wasn't a zombie, Doctor. It was our fault. We should have taken your advice, stayed where we belonged.
You're a sensible man, Mr. Summers.
Oh, let's go back to bed, fellas. I'm sorry. This won't happen again. You know, this dump don't look half bad in the daylight. Yeah, it almost makes last night seem like it didn't happen. Don't kid yourself. That airing happened. You know, I'm beginning to believe this thing was dropped on purpose.
Good morning.
Good morning. Howdy. I think you dropped this last night.
That? Oh, no, that belongs to my aunt. I'm so glad I was able to find you alone. There's something I've got to tell you.
What is it?
It's about last night. There's a...
Good morning. Having an interesting conversation, my dear?
Miss Winslow was just telling us about your island.
That's right.
How thoughtful of her. Did you sleep well last night?
Well as we could with the storm and all.
Good. I took the liberty of having some breakfast sent to your room. I hope you didn't mind.
Not at all. It was an unexpected treat.
You seem to admire my wife's earrings.
Oh, I was just,
My wedding present to her.
Very unique.
Quite so. I dare say there's not another pair like them in the world.
Really?
They were among the few possessions which we were allowed to take out of the old country.
You don't say.
Well, while you are here, I want you to feel perfectly at ease and do as you like. What are your plans for today?
I'm going down and take a look at the plane. Yes, we're anxious to see what damage was done by the crash last night.
I see.
Would you care to join us, Miss Winslow?
Oh, I would love to.
No. That would be quite impossible. My niece assists me as my secretary. We have a lot of work to do, my dear.
Some other time, perhaps.
Certainly. Shall we go, Mac? I'm all for it.
Enjoy yourselves. But don't forget luncheon at noon.
Thanks, Doctor. Bill, let's have a look at that eerie. They're the same, all right. The only pair like him in the world, huh? I don't get it. Neither do I. Barbara didn't drop it. Madame Sangre couldn't have, apparently. Who did? This is the most cockeyed racket I ever bumped into. Well, after getting out of it as quick as possible. Let's get the radio started. Bill, look there. What about it? Ain't that a fresh grave? So what? You're in a cemetery where it's customary to bury people in fresh graves. Yeah, but that's been dug since the storm last night. Listen, are you getting those zombies on your mind, too? You and Jeff make a great pair. You still don't get it. Take a look at that headstone. That guy was buried over a week ago, and somebody must have dug him up. Come on. Boy, will I be glad to get away from this joint. Well, it could have been worse. Hey, Mac, come here. What's the matter? Is it busted? How do you think that? Somebody's dismantled it. Dismantled it? I'll say they have. What next on this Devil's Island? Mac, we're in a spot. I don't know why, but somebody's trying to hold us here. Trying to hold us, is it? That Dr. Sangre and his druids and his zombies? He better not try to pull any of his black magic on me. Calm down, Mac. Raving isn't going to get us anywhere. I'm going to find that, Doc. Are you crazy? Do anything now to make him suspicious? No telling what he might do. Take it easy until we find out what he's up to. Well, maybe you're right. But there's one thing I can do, and I'm going to do it right now. I said take it easy. All I'm going to do is try and find that generator we heard humming last night. Hey, that's an idea. The old man's got a radio hidden away someplace. We could sure use it. Let's go. You better let me handle this. Like you said, we don't want to make anybody suspicious. And with two of us snooping around, it mightn't look so hot. Okay, I'll go back to the house and try to get Barbara away from Doc long enough to find out what she was trying to tell us. Think you can handle it alone? A cinch. It's right up my alley. My old man used to be a cop.
Tahama,
Yes, Master.
how much longer?
Soon, Master, soon. Voodoo magic works slow, but it is sure.
The Admiral has fainted. Your magic is no good. It puts him to sleep.
I am Mama Lai, High Voodoo Priestess. I sent him in trance, so he talked.
Too slow. He has valuable information, which we must have at once. The three men upstairs may be in the Secret Service. You must make him talk, Tahama. Dr. Sangre ruft X402. Dr. Sangre ruft X402.
Have another piece of pie, honey lamb?
Already had two.
You already had 6, but does you want another one?
Well, if you insist.
Boy, you're the most pious man I ever did see.
Ain't it the truth?
I bet you none of them gals in Harlem never baked you no pie like that.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you ain't so smart. I had me a beau once, and he wasn't no common old valet like you neither.
That's so.
He was an ex-porter.
Ex-porter?
That's right.
Now, that's fine. What did he handle?
Bags. on the Pullman train.
What become of him?
He was killed by a revolving crane.
A revolving train? Mm-hmm. Y'all sure have some fierce birds around this country. Do you miss him much?
Not much. I sees him every now and then.
Who's that?
Hmm? He's Lazarus. That zombie you met last night.
Oh, Lazarus, that boy? Hmm?
Jeff,
Oh, it's you, Mr. Bill. You sure give me a turn.
you seen Mac? He's been missing since early this morning.
No, sir, I ain't seen him. You don't think nothing happened to him?
I don't know what to think.
Don't mind me, Mr. Bill. I'm on your side.
You think we better go look for him?
All right. Before we go, run upstairs and get my gun in the bag, will you?
Well, you gonna shoot somebody?
Now, don't ask any questions. Meet me in the library.
Yes, sir. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Doctor. I'm in the wrong room. No, I ain't either. This is Mr. Bill's room. What you doing going through his bag?
Jeff, I was looking for you.
Looking for me? In there?
I've got something to show you.
You got something to show me.
That's right.
I know, Mr. Doctor, but I got business elsewhere.
Nonsense. This is far more important.
Oh, not to me, Mr. Doctor. What is the matter? Oh, Doctor.
Watch.
That's where that lady went.
What lady?
The ghost lady.
The ghost lady?
Yes, she went right through there.
Come.
Now, wait a minute, Doc. Now, wait a minute, Mr. Sangre. Mr. Bill ain't gonna like this. Where's you taking me?
Well,
Where's we going?
Jeff, get a move on. We got... You again. What are you doing in here? Where's Jeff?
I wouldn't know, sir.
It's gone. You know about this, you devil. Give me that gun.
I have no gun, sir.
Don't lie to me. Somebody has. Where's Jeff? Where is he? And Mac, what's happened to him?
I wouldn't know, sir.
You're gonna tell me or I'll...
I said I wouldn't know, sir.
You wouldn't spill it if you didn't know. I'm gonna find him if I have to search every inch of this island.
Yes, sir.
look at this watch. See it move. Watch it. You have seen nothing. You know nothing. Repeat after me. I have seen nothing. I know nothing.
I have seen nothing. I knows nothing.
I don't even know my name.
I don't even know my name.
I am dead.
I is.
Repeat. I am dead.
I am dead.
I am dead. I have returned to the land of the living. I am a zombie. I am a zombie. I am a zombie.
I am a zombie. I am a zombie. I am a zombie.
Get over there where you belong.
Yes, sir. Move over, boys. I'm one of the gang now.
Mac! Jeff!
Alice, think. Think hard. Remember. Try to remember. Oh, you've got to get over this. You must speak to me. You must. No.
So you're mixed up in this mess, too.
Oh, no, I was only trying to...
I know what you were trying to do. I thought Dr. Sangre was responsible for that. Now I see it's you.
No, I'm only trying to undo what already has been done.
By hypnotizing her still further?
But it's the only way. You must believe me.
I wouldn't believe you or anybody else in this madhouse. I suppose next you and your vultures will be after me.
Next.
Don't pretend that you don't know what happened to Jeff and Mac.
I know it. Look.
Mac, he's sick. Get some brandy. Mac, tell me what's the matter. What happened? Where have you been? It doesn't do any good. Well, I hope you're satisfied.
No, I think...
I saw your friend enter from the jungle. Is anything the matter?
What do you think?
Well, let's have a look. I was afraid of that. He has contracted a very rare and dangerous jungle fever.
Is that so?
It paralyzes the motor region of his brain. He must have medical attention at once.
But you're a doctor. See what you can do about it.
I'm sorry, it's beyond my powers.
I thought so. You're going to let him die.
Not at all. There's a native doctor in the village who knows more about this than I do. You'll send for him at once.
I see.
I'm Mamba. And send for Dr. Kui.
Yes, Doctor.
You better put him to bed. Mr. Summers, this is Dr. Kui. Charmed, Mr. Summers, I'm sure.
How do you do, Doctor?
Dr. Kui was educated in your country. American.
Precisely. This is the patient, I presume.
Yes, make it snappy, will you, Doctor?
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing. Are you sure?
Positive. This man has been dead since morning.
I'm profoundly sorry about the death of your friend, Mr. Summers.
What has to be, I suppose. Did you have to bury him so soon?
It was out of my hands. The local law insists. The climate and something even worse makes it necessary.
You mean this voodoo zombie business, huh?
This voodoo magic is far more real than you think, Mr. Summers. You heard what Dr. Kui had to say.
Oh, but that's impossible. He's dead since morning.
Things like that have happened before on this island. There are even whisperings going on among the natives that he was bewitched.
Bewitched? But why? What for?
Maybe for prying into things that did not concern him.
Moment bitte, Doctor.
Komme sofort. Excuse me.
Welcome back, boys and girls. This is the part where we would have a message from our sponsors.
Any sponsor?
Don't.
So, sponsors.
You get to look at our beautiful, lovely faces instead.
Guess we're our own sponsors.
Oh, yeah. Well, now Mantan here is, Mantan Moreland here. He starts thinking he's a zombie because he got hypnotized into believing it. And he believes it all the way. Which is kind of strange because he's also chasing the hoochie mamas and looking for a little side action.
Hey, you gotta keep those feelers out because you never know when you're gonna come across a hoochie mama. They're
Even when he
everywhere.
thinks he's a zombie, he still wants to hit on the girl.
A dude's a dude. So he would definitely be in the John Wayne clan. There's no denying that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing is kind of funny, back in those days, the zombies didn't really have a lot of makeup.
That's why Monogram was a low-budget studio. They're a poverty row studio. They had minuscule budgets, but they made movies that made money. And zombies were very popular, not because they were the best monsters, but they were the cheapest to film. All you needed was a little bit of makeup to make you look vacuous, and that's all you needed. You didn't need special effects. You didn't need any, special masks or any special makeup.
No.
Just walk around with a dazed expression on your face, and you're pretty much halfway there.
That's right. Speaking about the dazed expression, I guess it's time for us to let you watch the rest of the movie. So, roll it!
What is it?
The radio. Word has just come through. They must have the Admiral's information at once.
We've got to make them talk.
We might perform the ceremony.
The rites of transmigration. Get everything ready. Inform Tahama. And get Madame Sangre to the dungeon.
Madame Sangre?
You have me. Hurry.
Tahama, the ceremony's später
I'll be right along. I'll have to go. You've got to feed the zombies. Me? I can't stand zombies, and you knows it. Do as you're told. And you'd better set another plate. For we're going to have company for dinner. Company? You mean there's a new one? That's right. The Irishman from upstairs. I do declare. Imagine us having a white zombie for dinner.
Kids on.
What you doing in that lineup?
Don't bother me, woman. Can't you see how it has been?
A zombie?
Nothing else but. And don't ask me my name, because I don't know. I don't know nothing.
You ain't no zombie. Zombies can't talk.
Can I help it because I'm loquacious?
How'd you get this way?
I ain't telling nothing. All I know is that I joined the club. And as a member, I has privileges.
What privileges?
Privilege to get fed.
There ain't no new development but you.
Woman, where's my food?
There it is. Help yourself.
Company, come and get it.
Where's the white one?
What white one?
The one who flew the plane you come in. He's also one of the new recruits.
The only one I know about is the boys in my squad. Is this the best food you got?
The best? For zombies, that am the 6-bit deluxe special.
Just being a zombie sure is a drawback. Where's the salt?
You eats that the way it is and likes it. Zombies ain't supposed to use salt.
I thought you said...
I changed my mind.
That's more like it. Take it easy there, woman. I ain't no heroin.
Now eat.
Ooh, what is you trying to do, poison me?
How's you feeling?
How should I feel?
You ain't feeling dead, is you? Because if you is, then you's a zombie.
And if I ain't?
Then you ain't no zombie. The rule says if a zombie uses salt, he dries up and gets dead again.
How do I look? How do I look?
Take a look for yourself.
Well, according to this, I ain't dead.
That's all I want to know. Then you ain't no zombie.
How you know?
'Cause when a zombie looks in the mirror, he don't see nothing.
That's me, all right. Well, I ain't no zombie after all. If I ain't no zombie, and there is, what am I doing here?
Hey, where you going?
Jeff, where have you been? What are you doing coming out of there?
One at a time, Mr. Bill. I just been reincarnated.
You what?
I just got de-zombified. That's the facts, Mr. Bill. But that's all I remember.
Jeff, you've got to remember. These zombies. Did you see any of them?
I just got through eating dinner with them.
Were any of them white?
Why do you ask me that? Samantha asked me the same thing down in the kitchen.
No, I'm just thinking of Mac. They were in such a hurry to bury him.
Bury him? Is Mr. Mac dead? My goodness. Maybe he's the one that,
The one? Go on. What one?
I was digging in a graveyard. Can you imagine me digging in a graveyard?
What about the graveyard?
No. That couldn't have been me.
Oh, but Jeff, you've got...
What was that?
Sounded like a woman's scream.
What one?
I don't know, but it sounded like Barbara. I'll get the flashlight.
Off again.
Down here.
I'm coming. Hard in.
This way. Madam Sangre. That's what you got for trying to warn us. Whoever did it can't be far away.
You mean can't be too far away?
Jeff, look.
Eyes, if you look, I ain't responsible for nothing you sees. Mr. Bill, ain't that a coffin?
It's Max.
You don't think he done joined up with his armies, do you?
I don't know. But if that Sangre thinks he can use Max's body to...
What's the matter?
Listen. What does that sound like to you?
I don't know, but it ain't Gene Krupa.
It's the same drums we heard the other night. Voodoo drums. We gotta find them.
Oh, Mr. Bill, ain't we found enough in one day?
After this, there's no telling what he's up to. Mac might be... Come on.
I'm coming. Mr. Bill, does we have to do this?
Quiet, Jeff.
I ain't said a word.
In there. I won't budge. Jeff, you were down here. Don't you remember how you got in?
I can't remember.
Think hard, Jeff. We got to get in there.
Well, let me think.
Who are you? Speak! Tell me! Who are you?
I am Admiral.
Admiral Wainwright, what were your orders?
To go.
Stop! Stop! Mamba, you fool! She was just going to talk.
Unbelievers! Outsiders come in.
Get them!
Mac, go back. It's Bill. Bill Summers, your pal. Go back. Mac, go back.
Mac, stop! Stop them!
Did you contact the Coast Guard all right, Admiral?
They'll be aboard here for us in the morning. So how's your friend?
Those bullets didn't help him any. He'll need a little patching up when that Coast Guard cutter gets here. But he says he's raring to go again. Say, by the way, how did that insane doctor manage to get you on this island?
Well, he brought our plane down with a false radio beam. Killed the crew and tortured me to get information about our canal zone fortifications for his government. He didn't succeed at first. And then he decided to try this voodoo business.
Oh, you mean those rites of transmigration he talked about?
Yes, that's right. You see, he tried to transfer the Admiral's information to my brain. He was completely mad on the subject of hypnotism. Half the island was under his spell.
First, he tried to use Madame Sangre as a subject. When she broke under the strain, he used Barbara. I hate to think what might have happened if you hadn't turned those zombies against him.
You and me both. If there's one thing that I wouldn't want to be twice, zombies is both of them.
Welcome back, boils and ghouls. You survived the King of the Zombies.
Oh, yeah.
A movie about Nazi zombies.
Yes.
Nazi
All
zombies.
those Nazis, they'll do anything to try to win that war.
That's right. And they always thought the zombies were the perfect soldiers.
Well, you know, they had a point. You had an army of living dead that wouldn't stop no matter what. You probably could.
Oh, no doubt. You know, there's several zombie Nazi movies that we can do that are still in the public domain, like Shock and Oasis of the Dead.
Plus, there's like, you know, there's been movies where they try to use the Frankenstein monster and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So there's all sorts of stuff in that area. Well, the zombies would be easier because, you know, the bodies are already there rather than trying to make new ones. But yeah, that's a pretty common trend. Or, you know, aliens who try to bring zombies and use them, like Planet from Outer Space.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's all over the place. It's a solid idea, but, you know, figure out how to work.
But in any case, before we get too sidetracked, it's time where we gotta tell you, we need you to subscribe to our channel if you're not already subscribed. Because we need 1,000 subscriptions minimum to unlock the YouTube features. So if you don't subscribe, we're gonna be haunting you. We'll be showing up in your dreams and nightmares.
You don't want this guy haunted. Believe you me. Do yourselves a favor. Do everybody a favor.
And feel free to like and comment and share. Yeah, because the more you do it, the more it recommends our videos, the more people get to see it.
Enjoy them, spread the joy. Hate us, spread the hate. You can get your enemies real good.
That's right, because misery loves company.
So do we.
So until next time, we'll be seeing you later.